I believe you ended up choosing to raise some capital. When did you know it was time to do that?
I think once we convinced ourselves, okay, there's something here that could use capital.
Yeah.
I've always tried to just build a great company, and fundraising is like one of the tools in
Yeah.
that set of tools you have at your disposal.
Yep.
Living in San Francisco, it may feel like every company needs to fundraise. I don't think so. It's just a tool, and they're perfectly great companies that have scaled without venture funding.
Absolutely. I think, again, it's kind of like, don't be the hammer looking for the nail or ever make everything look like a nail. Because sometimes it can be overly prescriptive in the way one problem solves. And, raising capital, like you said, is a way of solving a problem, but is it really the way you want to solve that problem?
Yeah.
That's a decision one has to make for themselves. I think I might have written a post about it, or just kind of listing out some companies that made it without going the traditional route, actually bootstrapping. And there are plenty of companies where it is 99% of the time you got to raise capital. But there are therapeutics companies bootstrapped. There are therapy companies that have bootstrapped. It's just very unorthodox. It might take a lot longer. There are folks who created cash flow streams early in other business lines, and then they got into therapeutics and they're like, let's use this cash flow stream to fund this and develop a pipeline. Or perhaps you have your own platform. Maybe you generate cash flow streams off your platform, licensing opportunities, collaborations, whatever it may be. And then you're like, we now can actually keep some of this, IP for ourselves. All that to be said, I prescribe to the idea that there's a bunch of different ways to capitalize a business and run a business.
Yeah, and I think especially in today's biotech environments, be creative.
Got to be creative.
The advice out there now is try and extend your runway as much as possible, run lean, but also maybe diversify, get other cash flow streams.
Absolutely.